Hey, welcome to Dwayne's World. It's me, Dwayne the Booze and Blogger, coming at you for January 19th. That's right, divisional weekend in football for the playoffs. Going to be fucking an amazing weekend. Can't wait for it. 4 games, all the excitement this weekend, all the beer that's going to be drank, and all the chicken wings. That's it. Before we talk about that, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already subscribed. I could use more subscribers. Now, I got a question for you. All right. Have you ever been haunted by a bottle of tequila? No? And I don't mean haunted the next day as it comes up or out or whatever, or the same night, whatever. I meant this fucker is haunted. I got it in Mexico, in Cancun last year, and a couple of times now, the cork has popped off, hit the ceiling, scares the shit out of me every time it does it. And I get it. I know about combustion, and I know that my solarium sometimes gets way too hot, and heat builds up in this, pushing the cork up, but it just freaks me out, and I still think the fucker's haunted. Could be me, could be you, could be Maybelline, I don't know. But anyways, now back to the nitty-gritty. Okay, so we got football. We got Houston and Baltimore. Houston played fucking amazing last weekend, and I think they're going to do okay, but they might have ran up too many points last weekend. But then you got Lamar Jackson. Like, fuck, that guy can play. To me, he's the MVP of the year. I like watching him play. He's interesting. And my buddy Scott, cheers, Scotty Hoyt. He's a Baltimore fan, and I think he's right. Holy shit, we got Blue Jays out today. Anyway, sorry, I digress. Okay, so I'm going with Baltimore. Then we got Green Bay and San Francisco, and Jordan Love has been amazing, right? All season long, stepped in after Rodgers left, playing amazing. But then you got Brock Purdy, and then you got McCaffrey? Yeah. And I don't know. I'm going with San Francisco in that. And then you got Detroit, Tampa Bay at Detroit. And Detroit is just itching to win. They're itching to play ball because it's not been everybody knows the history of Detroit. They suck in football. So I think they're really going to do it too. And I'm going with Detroit in that game. And Kansas City, Buffalo. That's the one I'm really, I don't know. Kansas City seemed to get their shit together last weekend. And holy fuck, now there's 5 Blue Jays. So the Kansas City seemed to get their shit together last week, and Buffalo seemed to play well last week too. The only thing I didn't like about Buffalo last week was Josh Allen when he faked the slide to get more yards, because as soon as he faked the slide, everybody stopped and didn't touch him, because everybody knows you get a fucking penalty for touching the quarterback, which sucked. But Mahomes, he played decent last week too. So it's going to be anybody's game, but it's supposed to be another shitty weekend in Buffalo. Hopefully the game doesn't get postponed again. And so I'm going to go with Buffalo, even though I like Mahomes actually. But I think I'm going to go with Buffalo. And I went 4 for 6. I put my money where my mouth was last weekend, and I took my bets. I did my pro line. I went 4 for 6, which, technically for a guy who never bets on sports, isn't that bad. Anyways, remember, subscribe to my channel. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And remember the most important thing in life. Don't be a fucking asshole.